Hello and welcome to Kinetic Builds. We're back with another episode of Icarus, and today we're going to go on a bit of an adventure. I have, I just completed a mission. I should probably have picked another one up. That's alright. We've been doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that off camera, and we have managed to get a little bit more experience, another level or two, so it's been going pretty well, but not a lot to report back at base. We've just been collecting some resources and cleaning up a little bit of stuff. After our discovery last episode that we can't escape into the Arctic, it felt like it would be a good time to head back out to the desert and see what kind of trouble we can get into out here. I'm very curious to see if I can actually run into the other world boss out there, the Scorpion world boss. I feel like I'm probably ill-prepared for another world boss fight. We've just got the same equipment that we've had normally, except I did bring the second rifle, so I have our bolt-action rifle. And the reason I grabbed that is so that I could have one loaded with the incendiary shots and one loaded up with the regular bullets. And so I figured since the incendiary rounds are more of a damage over time, that could be useful against the world bosses. So that's what we're going to run here. And let's take a look at the map real quick here before we go too far. I don't see anything in the immediate area, but there is this Scorpion world boss down here. So I thought, what more fun than to run down here and see what we can find out about that. Now, if I was smart, I might have stopped in and checked on our bases that are here, but you know, we really don't need to carry around all that ore and stuff with us if we're going on an adventure. I don't have a whole lot of weight capacity with the Moby here, and I'm just kind of scouting around. I'm sure there's probably some caves and such along the sides here, but again, we're not really set up to do a lot of mining or anything, so I'm just running out here to see what we can find. The desert is actually quite vast. I do kind of like the arches over here, though. The terrain is looking good. We're not quite overheated yet, but we are getting on the higher end of the heat spectrum. Luckily, our canteen is keeping us cool. I'm having the sudden realization that I didn't bring any food with for Moby, so we might get out here and run low on food, which could be a huge mistake. Similarly, my other greatest fear is that Moby's going to get killed while we're way out here, and I'm not going to have a way to get back other than hoofing it on foot, and it is quite a ways to get back to the base at this point. If we pop open the map here, as you can see, I have been running across this desert for quite some time now. I'm guessing, just based on looking at the map, that the boss that I'm tracking down is going to be somewhere up on top of these cliffs, especially since it looks like the map boundary cliffs, if you want to call it that, kind of curve in and head that way. So I'm going to head down this way over here and see if there's a way up onto this plateau. It looks like there's definitely one on the right-hand side, but I'd like to make sure I explore every crevice over here, make sure there's no other caves or surprises on this side. Something that might have been smart is to bring out enough stone walls to build a small shelter as well. It's going to get dark at some point here, and I really didn't consider that we may need a place to sleep at some point. We're not very good at this whole adventuring thing, apparently. We'll hopefully not learn our lesson by messing up too much. Man, there's a lot of hostile stuff up here. But I am positive as soon as I run up here, I'm going to get attacked by whatever that is. So I think what I want to do is head over here and take on whatever that is. Hopefully I can do it with a knife. I don't want to waste a lot of bullets. Okay, that worked out actually better than I expected. The Scorpion, however, I'm less certain about, so I'm just going to take that out the old-fashioned way. There we go. Now let's grab Moby and put Moby over here in this corner. I think Moby will be safe here if I can convince him to stay. Okay. One hit and Moby's down 15%. It's just been a wonderful little session over here. I don't know why I'm skinning this cougar. Man, there is so much stuff over here. Alright, let's see what it's going to take to knife a scorpion real quick. That was a mistake. Alright, we are burning through ammo fast here. Let's go ahead and clean up these couple of hyenas real quick and see what is going to be what with this scorpion. Oh, that one didn't die. Ah, there's a cougar. Oh, man. Well, this is going poorly. Let's get bandaged up. You know, I should have brought some more bandages, too. Wow, we are bad at this, folks. All right, well, food has been eaten. We'll reload our bullet here. And I guess run out here and see what I can see. It says there's a boss here. I'm not seeing it if there is. Oh my gosh! Alright, let's do one of those. Wow, I'm slow. Why am I so slow? Yikes, stay away from Moby. Okay. I am terrified. I'm hoping that fire means he's still there. No, he's way over there now. I don't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage to it. Let's get closer. I don't mind that he's hunting the wildlife. Oh. I wish I knew where the weak point was. Yikes, that hurt. I need you to stay away from Moby, please. Wow, there is so much wildlife out here. And I'm bleeding again, that's bad. Alright, where did he go? Ah! It's just terrifying. Why can I not seem to... I can't seem to find a weak point on this guy. Oh, no. Man, he moves fast. I think Moby died. Oh, hey, wait. What are those? Oh, interesting. The scales are dropping on the ground. Wonder how long they're gonna stay there. Yikes. Oh, we've got all kinds of badness. I don't want to get poisoned like that. That sounds bad to me. Oh, Moby's still alive. What do you know? Whew, this is terrifying. I should have brought more of these fire bullets. Whoa. I did not appreciate that. Yikes. Yeah, I should have got out of the way there, shouldn't I? So, more bandages, more fire bullets, and some healing items probably. Would have been good. Well, I guess we're gonna hoof it back out here. The chances of Moby surviving are slim to none. No bed found. Ooh, I wonder what happened to my bed. And I gotta get my stuff off of the ground there with the scorpion. Ugh. Not gonna be a fun experience, folks. All right, so rather than being smart and fully equipping myself, trying to make some more weapons, etc., we've grabbed the bare essentials, mostly a torch, a couple of bandages, and ate some food. And we're gonna book it back out here and see if I can avoid all of the wildlife and make it back to my body before we overheat, thirst, or run out of oxygen. We've got our basic leather equipment that we had before that we've equipped ourselves with. So we'll see if we can make this hike. It's a long run though, with just the basics, and I don't know why I had one of each of these tonics that we grabbed. So we're off to a horrible start here. If I make it, it'll be a miracle. If I don't, we'll check back in with you either way at the result of this run. One of the main reasons I'm running out here and not restocking is Moby's indicator is still active, which I think means Moby is still alive. So hopefully we can make it out here in time for Moby. We're on the final stretch now. Just need to make it up here, up past this, whatever that is, a cougar, and hopefully find Moby still alive and our body not completely surrounded by horrible monsters. Let's see. Moby is still alive, which means this is probably a pretty safe spot to stand. I brought Moby some food because I knew Moby would be getting hungry. And let's see if I can locate our body up here now. Oh, there's a cougar coming for me. I see it. I'm going for it. Gotta find that take all button pretty quick. Take all. Oh, I don't have room. Put that on. Put that on. Okay, we've done it. We're gonna just shuffle some stuff around. I can get this food stack now. I got quite a few of these scorpion carapaces. I don't know exactly how those work or how many I need, but that's all right. We're back up to full strength. We're gonna reload some ammo. And let's get down here. Hey, you leave my Moby alone. Moby's doing good on everything else. Just looking. All right, I am very tempted to at least spawn this thing and give it another attempt. We'll do it. All right, let's do it. Oh, it still hurt too. Would you look at that? Ah. I'm using my bandage. Not the best timing. Oh no, Moby just got killed. this. Get that fire going. It seems really effective. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh man, I don't know what that was, but I didn't like it at all. Yikes. I am not doing nearly the damage I had been doing, which concerns me. Get the fire ammo going again here. Reload everything. Where'd he go? Nice. I needed to get out of the way of that. So he seems to take more damage when he's on fire. I'm getting worried about ammo. Get off of me! Yikes. At least he takes out his own scorpions, that's kind of handy. Wasted shot. I do want to grab my saddle before I forget. Alright, where did it go? I don't want him resetting. A scorpion. Only got 3 more shots of fire too. This is about to get much more difficult, I think. Go, go, go. No stopping for reloads. Yikes, that hurts. Out of the way, out of the way. There's a whole bunch. Oh! Alright, not a fan. Alright, I'm reloaded. There's just so many monsters everywhere. Oh my goodness. I don't want to be wasting shots on these little scorpions. I'm more worried about my gun breaking right now than anything. Oh, not what I meant to do. Alright, where'd you go? You were almost dead, man. Oh, I got him. Oh my goodness, that was the most incredibly stressful fight I have had yet in this game. I'm gonna pick up all of those. Can I? It's interesting that I can't get scales off of him after he's dead. Not that there aren't a ton of them on the ground here, but... oh, inventory is full. Yeah, we don't need any of that. We don't need any of that. All right, let's see how much of these scales I can find and pick up. I don't even know, if I can use these yet, but I might as well bring them back since I really don't think I'm going to be trying to fight another one of those anytime soon. Yeah, I can get more sticks. That's not a problem. I can get more fiber. I can definitely get more leather. I do wish that I had a Moby still, but, I kind of assumed that Moby was going to die on an adventure like this, so if I were to try and say that I'm not surprised, I'd be lying. We can always move on to Moby the 5th. Oh, man, let's see. I don't need a rag torch, which means I don't need fiber. I'm just checking up here because there's a bunch of dead bodies. Make sure we didn't leave any scales up here from distant shots. Looks like we've got them all. So, yeah, that was, well, frankly, terrifying. I'm not sure I'm looking forward to experiencing any of the next bosses. I'm also not looking forward to the trek back home. We have certainly had our fill of an adventure here today. I suppose we should, however, go for the screenshot next to our corpse. And I would try and skin all these bodies for the experience and get a little bit of bones and stuff, but I just don't have the space for it, so I guess I can skin until my knife wears out, although I feel like I might need this knife to fight off some bad guys as we head back home. And honestly, these hyenas and stuff are only giving me a few hundred experience, which is not really worth the time, if I'm being honest. So we're going to skedaddle before I have to fight more scorpions. Definitely don't want to be doing that. And I've not got enough food to have the stamina to outrun much. This is going to be quite the trek. Well, that was a lot of adventure for me for one episode. I think what we're going to do is make our way back over here to the base. And we're going to call this the I Killed a Scorpion episode. And be excited that we managed to defeat it on our second try here. It was we almost had Moby survive if I'd been paying a little bit more attention. Although I think that cougar pretty much does Moby in 2 bites. Hopefully you've enjoyed this experience. Hopefully when I go to edit this, I'm not screaming too loudly into the mic. But let's be honest, that thing scared the living daylights out of me every time it jumped up out of the ground. And so I'll try my best to not to remove all of my squealing as I go through this process. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button, helps me out a lot. That's all for today. Kedrick out. Why did I go monster hunting when I had an almost full experience bar? Sigh. And yes, if anyone's curious, I did make it back to the base without dying again.